What's up, water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Somebody stay in a commonwealth state. Somebody in, like, I heard they are pro Democrat, and I'm hearing somebody else is entirely surrounded around Republicans, okay? Yeah, this is this message here. It's a lot when it comes to this message, and the main idea is resentment. And I'm hearing somebody got a rhinoceros nose, and now I'm hearing something about a divide, okay? Bystanders, good ideas, okay? When it comes to money, good ideas when it comes to somebody renouncing their hatred throne as well, okay? Because it's a message that passed somebody by, is what I'm hearing. They been acting like they a high roller, y'all, or playing high ball or something like that, but they ain't play their cards right when it came to you. I'm also hearing that even though this is a water sign reading, it's some water signs themselves who have been entertaining dishonoring some folk, taking advantage of some past, present, and not knowing nothing about the future. Okay? His eyes was on a sparrow, is what I'm hearing. His eyes was on a sparrow. Her eyes was on a sparrow. But y'all know how the lyrics go to that song, right? Welfare check, okay? That's what I'm hearing too. Somebody could be receiving some government benefits. And also, somebody's going to have to do a welfare check on one of their family members, okay? I'm hearing something about a principle and a function of a conversation, all right? Somebody ain't hip to a person being wise beyond their years, very spiritually gifted, and a lot when it comes to this connection, there's been some signals that these sleeping minions, sleeping littles, excuse me, 247 I'm seeing on the clock, and sleeping giants have not been satisfied with, okay? It's about establishing somebody's movements, all right, or trying to pinpoint somebody's movements, and somebody about to have to buckle down and really think about something like a altar or a shrine, and some guy who is moving a chess piece, or someone in retrospect I'm hearing, rode through, could have, like breezed through and messed up the table. All right? It was a table already set. A table that was already set for you, okay? You could be shoulder to shoulder with somebody when it's height, all right? Or just a little shorter than them, okay? Then I'm hearing something about this person who has a precious heart, a beautiful spirit, you know what I'm saying? They weren't in poverty, however, they could have been going through the dark night of the soul, water sign, okay? And there was a lot of people who was taking great advantage of them. Someone got Indian in their blood, all right? Somebody got Indian in their blood. And I'm hearing, it's a destined new level for some primitive thinking. Old news, all right? Old news is what I'm hearing, and people moving a little bit too fast around these parts when it come to, what they trying to catch up to. I'm hearing it's been a lot of rumors that's been spread, and it's somebody who is, their spirit is irritable, and they don't even know why, but they shifted because they didn't want that burden, for whatever time frame it was, all right? It's customary for this person to check their hand, all right? Whatever's been burdening them, they gonna detach from it by, speaking up on it, period. It's a revolution. Somebody could be, descendants of revolutionaries and panthers as well. But I'm also hearing when it comes to, I don't know, somebody could be surrounded around a different race, or they could be biracial, or I'm hearing, they can be dating somebody of another race. Take it how it resonates. But it's what's been entertained, okay? Somebody is very militant, all right? And they have, I just heard something about rigor mortis and the inability to bend, all right? Rigor mortis comes from death, but it's some truth that's about to come up out of that water sign. So you know what I'm here to do. 5:55, I'm seeing on the timer. I'm here to get you hip to what you hip to, or hip you on to what may be hidden. It was a file that was moved, okay? I don't know. I keep hearing something about someone. It's like somebody wants to believe that someone is poverty stricken, okay? And the only time that they are jigging with this person or this people is when, their life is spiraling out of control. Otherwise, when they are vibing high and things is going good for them, when they haven't advanced in life, it's a different type of design and a blueprint for whoever this person is. But guess who coming to dinner is what the G's is saying. Somebody could be selling dinners too. It's about somebody sticking their nose where it don't belong to, okay? For richer or for poor. For richer or for poor is what I'm hearing. Somebody is out of line is what I just heard. We hearing something. What's that? Argument about investments, argument about money, argument about somebody, feeling as though they gave a little bit too much energy to a connection is what the G's are saying. If it wasn't, some lip boxing that was going on, most definitely somebody is feeling some type of way because they felt like they should have spoke up on something, okay? But they didn't want to be selfish, all right? I'm also hearing something about a motorist or a car or something that drove by real slow. I don't know where y'all at, but somebody institutionalized for one. And wherever y'all are, somebody's looking for somebody. All right, water sign. Somebody looking for somebody. They looking for somebody. I just heard something about a fig Newton too. I keep hearing stuff about cookies in some of these readings. Okay, somebody's nickname could be Cookie. Somebody is very popular when it comes to entertaining, throwing parties. Okay, organizing events. Okay, somebody got a good idea to make somebody else happy, but it's like they reverting back in time in order for them to be able to take advantage of present day. All right, somebody want to tell you something, but it's like they a jackass is what the G's is saying. They don't know how to come at you no more. They don't know how to come at you no more. They don't know if they could lollygag with you, if they could joke with you, because I'm hearing something about a him too, okay? A him in a skirt, a him in a shirt, a him in the pants, or it could be a church him, all right? It has a lot to do with compartmentalizing folk, all right? People categorizing folk, okay? Look, people categorizing folk. So, it's what's to be accepted, all right? And that's no more drama. Somebody ain't drama filled, okay? Somebody's energy has shifted, their energy has changed, and I feel like wherever you are, or wherever you're coming from, or wherever you're going, this is going to be probably like the last time, that you're going to be able to have this big idea when it comes to unloading some grief on somebody, okay? Or It's a story that was told. It's a story that was had. It's kind of like a lie too. It's kind of like a lie too. Somebody was somebody was bullshitting. Somebody was bullshitting. They was. Somebody was bullshitting. I'm hearing for richer or for poor, but somebody is formally known as someone who is retaliatory when it comes to taking somebody else's goods. All right. What's at the bottom? It's yeah, cause somebody like a jack artist or something. Somebody got something to say. They tired of keeping quiet, but their mind has been occupied on getting to the money, getting to the bag. Okay, they trying to rack it up for a minute. Is what the Jesus saying, just for a minute. And they got people who angry with them. All right. Yeah, they got people who angry with them. Is what the Jesus saying. Somebody a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius too. Okay. Look at that death. I said something about rigor mortis. It got to do with a lot of money and somebody who is credible is what I'm hearing, and I'm hearing something like a hypnotized mind. All right, something like a hypnotized mind. Somebody has been coached, and I don't know who this person is who walking around like they boo boo don't stink. All right. It was a file that was moved, all right? It was a file that was moved. Something was already compartmentalized, all right? It's a compartment, too. It's a hickory hideout, is what the Jesus saying. Somebody is a Sagittarius, a Leo, or Aries, okay? It's some truth that's about to come out. Some truth about to come out. Yeah. Somebody coming up out of hermit mode. Somebody coming, whoever this air sign is, coming up out of hermit mode. They was robotic for a minute, okay? For richer or for poor. If this person is not married, okay, it's when I'm hearing for richer or for poor, it's like they done planted themselves somewhere in this hickory hideout and they surrounded around some angry birds, some angry people, and somebody is chirping, somebody is running to tell that, okay? Because their mind has been occupied by this lie and trying not to let the dam break, water sign. Yeah, trying not to let the dam break. I don't know who this is who riding by, okay? Or somebody done rode by is what the Jesus saying. Too many. But somebody been trying to work their mojo. Whenever you get this message, it's going to be right for you and it's going to align, okay? I'm hearing something about some goddess energy as well, all right? Somebody's child. Look, at some gossip. You going to get an earful of it, too. You're going to get an earful of it, too. But I'm also hearing, what's going to be in public or why you going to be passing, okay? Somebody, you could be in a store or something, okay? And you could be carrying some bags and somebody could be a little tipsy is what I'm hearing, all right? Somebody could be a little tipsy. It's what is already intuitively known already, okay? Yeah. Who is this air sign, okay? Objectively, somebody feels as though they have some authority, all right? Somebody is smarter than them, though, okay? They feel like they got smarts. There's a lot they about to have to renounce because they don't have the advantage anymore, okay? I'm hearing something about whoever this water sign in a sentence and somebody being breadcrumbed, all right? Somebody being breadcrumbed. And they are working hard, okay? They working hard on something, all right? But it's who they have emotionally connected with. 1411 I'm seeing on the clock. Look, intuition. It's a lot that's about to be modified, okay? Because the energy has shifted. Somebody was vibing high, but now they feeling low. They feeling like they done fucked up. They feel like they about to have to pay a lawyer, all right? It's a lot that's out of line, okay? They piling up a movie, okay? They could be watching a movie. They piling up the money, all right? I'm hearing a lot about disorderly conduct, and I'm also hearing about what's been racked up outside of this money. What's been racked up is charges. Somebody about to have to charge to the game. I'm hearing something, hey fella, somebody Somebody hopped in to go help is what I'm hearing. Somebody hopped in to go help somebody, okay? That's a signal for a sleeping giant, somebody who was a soldier, okay? Somebody respected, but they disrespected somebody who was loved is what I'm hearing. Look, they disrespected somebody who was loved. Somebody is highly emotional too. Yeah, somebody is emotional because I don't know. Somebody could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, but I'm hearing, when it comes to somebody having to save their money, all right, they trying to pinpoint their money. They trying to pinpoint somebody's moves too, all right. Somebody could be being stalked. They being surveilled. It's a lot of surveillance on them, okay, where somebody is just very watchful. We saw that intuition. Mm. Yeah, somebody is in sync with their intuition and they militant and they felt like they was moving too fast, but now they have detached from, you know, mm, look at that. They have detached from a lot. They have detached from a lot. So listen, it's what's been harbored. And I heard something about their eyes are on a sparrow, right? So somebody about to sing like a canary. Somebody about to sing like a canary because somebody in the streets, they ain't at work, they somewhere hustling. All right, they drinking on the job if they ain't somewhere hustling because I'm seeing something about whiskey or some 151 and there ain't no 151 no more now. 151 no more, right? Indian heritage too, and somebody surrounded around thieves. Somebody surrounded around thieves. Somebody could stay in low incomes too, is what I'm hearing. Don't have to be, but it's what they working on. All right, it's what they working on. Is what they've been trying to work on, but everything about to come to an end. Everything about to come to an end. Somebody felt as though God was on their side, and something was fated, and they was fortunate. Okay, kind of like lucky or something. No, astrology today says you're wrong. Okay, that's what I heard. Somebody could be reading their astrology on a regular basis, but I'm also hearing, when it comes to credentials and shit. You hear me? When it comes to credentials, and I'm hearing something about, what's gonna happen real quick. It's some type of altercation, okay? Somebody on the move. Somebody on the move. Somebody about to move on somebody, all right? It's a beast around. God dang it. It is a beast around. Family. Family. Family could be snitching on family, water sign. All right? Yep. Family could be snitching on family. But I'm also hearing about somebody needs some protection. Somebody been trying to protect somebody. All right? They've been trying to protect this secret. Yeah, they about to break that promise. Okay? I don't know who this water sign is, but they lightweight deceptive. And they thinking about self right now. They're like, poor you. Poor you. Somebody's wishes is coming through. It's coming true, okay? Because they talking about they about to be loyal to themselves. They was loyal to a connection at one point in time, but they thinking about either they gonna sell out is what I'm hearing, or on the second hand, they gon' they thinking about I'm hearing time, okay? And they also thinking about somebody who they resenting. Somebody who they resenting. Somebody got some robotic movements and they always in the same place. All right, it's some truth that's about to come out. Somebody righteous. Somebody about to try to be righteous in this situation, okay? Yeah, somebody about to try to be righteous in this situation. Somebody's mother or mother figure. Somebody's mother or mother figure is coaching somebody, okay? They looking for somebody, y'all. It was a file that was moved. Why do I keep hearing that? It was a file that was moved. Somebody is trying to coax somebody and they really trying to move their spirit. They trying to manipulate their emotions a little bit. You hear me? Yeah, they trying to manipulate their emotions a little bit, but they are wiser than whoever this is who is on some foolishness. All right. Yeah. Look, dishonor. Something been going on for the past couple years, but for the past couple of months, you know, somebody's vastness and spirit has made somebody else happy, and they talking about they gonna do away with their own selfish desires. All right, because it's a seed that's been planted. It's a seed that's been planted, and they thinking about how they don't want to occupy their time. Okay, hypnotic minds is what I just heard too. At once, somebody ran some game on them. Yeah, somebody ran some game on them, and it's like to keep hush or something. It's like, look, somebody embarrassed. It's like to keep hush. Somebody embarrassed. It's the course of action that has been taken too. Let's get some energy seekers. What's at the bottom? Look, the course of action that has been taken. Lies detected. Look at that there. Who is this woman? Okay, it don't have to be, but somebody's family. Okay, somebody's family don't want these type of problems. They don't. I heard somebody was institutionalized again. All right. Somebody could be a churchgoer too. Their eyes are on a sparrow. Somebody is in church heavily. All right. They love the Lord. They pay tithes and everything. I'm hearing something about somebody, poking their nose where it don't belong, but yeah, they nose belong there is what the Jesus saying. But then on the other hand, I'm hearing, when it comes to engaging in some some other activities, it was a secret. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Somebody don't even think that they're toxic. They don't think they wrong, and they ain't recognizing, analyzing, and realizing how hollow somebody's head is neither. Okay, yeah, it don't go all the way up. It don't go all the way up is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing something too when it comes to some shoes. All right, when it comes to some shoes, look, somebody already hip to the bullshit. Mhm. Somebody already hip. Somebody is a beast, but somebody is also like a white liar. Somebody has been charmed, okay, with that hypnotized mind, okay, and they was opposing, a course that was less taken, a path that was less traveled, and that's the truth. Look, that's the truth. So listen, somebody's not satisfied. They're not satisfied with the former, and they not satisfied with the latter, okay? Yeah. The beginning or the end. I don't know where somebody is. I heard it's somebody's hickory hideout, okay? And somebody has a shrine. Yeah, somebody got a shrine. It's like a bunch of mementos somewhere, okay? Somebody's name could be Isaiah as well. They gotta go though. They gotta go. I'm hearing something about some form of government, alright? To and fro. Hey fella. Hey fella, somebody gonna ride through real quick, y'all, is what I'm hearing, and it could be the fuzz. It could be the fuzz. Somebody's about to enjoy this too, alright? Somebody's about to enjoy this divide that's coming, because the truth is coming out. Somebody even got some good advice about these secrets. Look, somebody even got some good advice about these secrets and what's occupying their mind now. It's kind of like their conscience has been stung by some righteousness, and they resenting it for real. Okay, somebody been trying to do some research too. All right, yeah, somebody been trying to do some research. Your sister. It's coming sooner than that, is what the Jesus is saying. Sooner than that. 1 year from now, but 1 year from now, somebody is gonna be forgotten about, is what I just heard. Libra South Node, Aries North Node. Okay, you could have these placements in your chart, water sign, where it's a Libra involved. Okay, or Aries, take it how it resonates. But somebody been struggling in their relationships and their romantic connections, but now their family life, is reserved on following the leader, and the leader is the Most High Yah.